Hello everybody and welcome back to the Celtic FC 25 career mode. Lads, before we get into it, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who has tuned into this series so far. The support has been absolutely overwhelming. I appreciate it so much. I have been so excited about doing this career mode for the longest time, and it's great to see that people seem to be enjoying it so far. The amount of engagement on the episodes has been really fantastic, and please keep that going, because as I said before, this is your career mode as much as it is mine. So I really appreciate that. We've gotten quite a few new subscribers. Welcome to the channel if you are new around here, and I really appreciate you tuning in. So I just wanted to get that off the bat straight away. Really appreciate that. Today is a big episode, lads. It is a big episode. As you can see here, we have Dundee FC in the first game of the episode that I might give a sim just to see how the sim features are this year. Haven't used them yet, so that should be interesting. And then it's the big one, lads. It is the big one. The Old Firm derby. Celtic versus Rangers. I am buzzing for this. And the best thing about the Old Firm derbies in this career mode is that whether we're at home or away, we will be playing in a real stadium. I do remember back in the day when I did a Celtic career mode in like FIFA 15 that I never actually ended up finishing. Celtic and Rangers were in the same generic stadium. And it was like, look, fair enough if you don't have the licence for both stadiums, but at least give two rival teams, especially Celtic and Rangers, different stadiums. Come on, I just thought that was a bit of a joke. But anyways, Rangers will be up against us today at Celtic Park. Really excited about that. Celtic, of course, did win that fixture 3-0 in real life. Hopefully we can get a similar result today against those scumbags. And then the games don't get any easier after that. We've got Borussia Dortmund away from home in the Champions League, which will be a test to say the least. We did win our first game against Cluj 3-0 at home, so our first away test promises to be a cracker as well. Then we have Hibs, who I've got a friend, Gary, who I met when I was over in Philly for WrestleMania, who's a big Hibs fan, who describes Celtic as their older cousin. So we're playing our little cousin today, Hibs, away from home, and then we have this game then against Dundee United. So both Dundee teams will be coming up against us in this episode, and we'll probably leave it here with this game against Atalanta, who for some reason I thought were licensed in FC 25 this year, but apparently not. It's only Napoli, Roma and Lazio that have returned to FC with their full license. Of course, the two Milan teams are gone. I promise I'll get over it at some stage, but not right now. It's still quite painful. I love doing career modes with AC Milan in particular, but Inter Milan have been a fun team to do career mode with as well, and it's just not going to be the same now, considering that they're not licensed in the game. But anyways, at least Celtic are licensed in the game. That's the main thing. As you can see here as well, we are currently top of the league with a game in hand as well. 5 wins from 6. That one loss was, of course, to Motherwell. Tony Watt scoring against his old club. What an asshole. Do you get it? I like Tony Watt. Scored that famous goal against Barcelona back in the 2012-13 season, but he came back to haunt us here. But anyways, we've recovered really well since then. Let's see how we get on here against 11th place Dundee FC. It is crazy to me still how close the two Dundee stadiums are to each other. It is pretty mad. So let's see what happens here against Dundee. We will have to make a few changes. Sessegnon is absolutely knackered. His stamina has been quite poor as of late, so you know what? We'll put Montgomery on the bench to replace him. Some of these lads here as well have been promoted from the youth academy. I'm a bloody idiot as well. It actually does show you where their potential is on the youth academy menu. It was just a little bit hidden on the right hand side, so I didn't see that. So yeah, I apologise. I am legally blind, so leave me alone. But yeah, we have called up a few of these guys. Ward in particular looks like he's going to be a superstar. So they have all gotten loan deals, but I will show you that after this game. So I think we can go with the full strength team other than the left back. Carter Vickers is a little bit tired actually, so you know what, we'll bring in Scales. He can partner Brooks there at the back. Brooks, I'm sure, is going to be well up for that game against Rangers. He knows a thing or two about taking on the Rangers side of Glasgow. But let's see here, away to Dundee. Can we get 3 points in our first simmed game? Yes, we can. Get in there. A 3-0 win. Kyogo Furuhashi, Rio Hatate with the goal as well, and Ryan Christie continuing his brilliant start to his return to Celtic. Get in there. Absolutely fantastic result. So as I mentioned earlier, these are the players who we've called up and loaned out. So Jack McGarry will be joining Brescia on loan when the transfer window opens. 59 rated. He's worth just under $500,000, so he looks like he could be a pretty decent player. Craig Ward has potential to be special. $2 million he's worth already at just 17 years old. 64 rated. I am super excited to see how much he grows whilst out on loan. He will be going to Royal Antwerp, who used to have a relationship with Manchester United. A lot of players would have been loaned out there, so that's pretty cool. Connor Duggan will be going to FC and Annecy. Never heard of them, to be honest, but listen, he should get some game time there. But he is 56 rated, and worth just under $500,000 as well. And Alan McCarthy will be going to AIK Athens, who I believe just signed Anthony Martial in real life, so he'll be in good company there if the database has put Anthony Martial in the Athens team. I'm actually not too sure if that's been updated yet, but anyways, those are the lads we've loaned out, so wishing them the best of luck in their new venture before they come back to Celtic. But the stage is set, lads. Celtic versus Rangers. Rangers down in 4th at the moment, if we have a quick look at the standings here. So they have won 4 of their opening 7, drawn 2 and lost 1. Well, let's try and give them that second L here today. They are not having the best start to the season in comparison to our season. I thought when we lost that game to Motherwell, it was going to be a bit of a topsy-turvy start to the season. But as I said, we've recovered well, so really, really happy with that. Go on, let's give a little press conference before the Old Firm. Why not? Davison Maeda, let's give him a bit of encouragement as well. Same for Johnston. I really like how you have to look after the morale, though, this year. That's something that, oh God, I've made him complacent. Just as I was praising the new system, I made him complacent. That was me getting distracted there and not realising that I should have picked a different option. But I do like that, though, that you have to pay attention to it, because he's gone complacent now, so we're going to have to humble him a small bit. But that is a cool new feature. Look at that little cheeky face there next to Johnston. But this is the team we are going to be going with. It is our strongest team. It's good to see as well, Schmeichel has gone back up to 80, so the training plans do work even for older players. He had dropped down to a 79, but he's already gone back up, so that's good to see, especially for players like, McGregor, Christie, even Forrest on the bench. It's good to see that we can still get their overalls up even if they are coming towards the end of their careers. Not to say that Christie and McGregor are, but they're older players. But that's good to see. But anyways, lads, enough chit chat, enough talk. Here we go. Celtic versus Rangers at Celtic Park. The Old Firm derby has arrived on the Straight Outta Cloyne YouTube channel, and yes, we are going to give the full build up to this match. I do firmly believe this is the most intense rivalry in football. Absolutely. Like, there's a lot of big rivalries: United, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona, there's so many others. The Istanbul rivalries are pretty intense as well. There's definitely loads that I'm failing to mention right now, but nothing compares to Celtic and Rangers. It is quite a historic rivalry. It's just the most fierce rivalry you could ask for on a football pitch. Like, the fact that two teams in the same city can have this much of a dislike for each other is crazy. Of course, all local rivals aren't a big fan of each other, but with Celtic and Rangers, it's something very, very unique. As you can see there, we are 4 points clear of them, 3 places ahead of them. Let's keep it that way as well. We have the best defensive team at the moment. I tell you what, lads, it doesn't bloody feel like that. I have tinkered around with some of the settings as well. I started a West Ham career mode in my own kind of free time to get used to career mode. Let's just say I don't have the best defensive record in that career mode so far. This game has definitely been... It's been taking me a little bit of time to get used to it. Rangers are in their away kit. I didn't mean to do that. It's kind of like when Tottenham played Arsenal recently and Arsenal wore the away kit. A lot of people were very unhappy about it. But at least at that I can kind of understand it, because, Tottenham wear white, Arsenal are red and white, so there's a bit of a clash. It happens a lot with the Manchester derby as well. I see City getting put in their away kit a lot, which makes no sense because there's no clash at red and blue. But anyways, whatever. But this is our starting 11. Phil Brooks there at the back. This is going to be his first taste of an Old Firm derby. But as I said, he's got some history with people on the Rangers side of things. But I'm very, very happy with that team. Decent bench as well. I did decide to give Kyogo Furuhashi the starting place as well over Adamida. Just to see how that goes. Rangers here, looks like they've gone with their strongest team as well. Just trying to see if they've got Navaraki on the bench, who we accidentally sold to them. No, he's not gone, or he's not in the starting 11 or the bench for them. That did go through during the transfer window though, didn't it? Pretty sure it did. But anyways, enough of that. It's Celtic versus Rangers on the Straight Outta Cloyne YouTube channel. Let's be having ya. Come on, Celtic. They've given the ball away straight away. There's a bit of nerves there, I think, from Rangers. Here's Furuhashi. Oh, he's in already. Kyogo Furuhashi! He scored in this game in real life. He's done it here in this career mode. What a start for Celtic. It had to be Kyogo. He's a legend of this channel. We had him at Cloyne United back in FIFA 23, and I knew from then that I wanted to use him again. It's been between him and Ida for that starting striker spot in this career mode. But Furuhashi, he's slightly more experienced, he's a bit higher rated, and he's got the experience in these type of games, and he's proven that here. His 4th goal of the Scottish League season in his 8th appearance for number 8, and he's put us 1-0 up here against Rangers. Get in there. Oh, what a perfect start. Oh, lads, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. I am, honestly, I know we're only 2 episodes in, 3 if you count the preview, but I've enjoyed this career mode so much so far. It's nice to do a different league, and that's why this year I wanted to make sure that none of the career modes we did were in the same league as any other one. Obviously we're doing Celtic here in the Scottish League, United in the Premier League, and then Montreal in the French League. Yes, I will be bringing Montreal over to the French 2nd Division for our final career mode of this game even. Well, that did not last long. Danilo gets the equaliser for Rangers. We were in front for a matter of seconds. Schmeichel could do nothing about that. He used the power strike and he put it past the Danish keeper. Look at how unenthused those Rangers fans are. They've just equalised in their biggest game of the season so far, and they look like they couldn't give less of a shite. Well, that is frustrating. 1-1 here. Oh god, we've given the ball away. That's not good. So Rangers have already done one better than they did in real life. They have scored, they've equalised here, so we will not be replicating the real life scoreline of this game. Here's Johnston now, right back. Don't you get complacent in this game, boy. Here's Hatate. Oh, he's given it away. Rangers now look to go on the attack again. It's crazy to me though that Rangers were in the Europa League final only a few years ago. That is mad. Thankfully they didn't win it though. That was something now I could have done without, was Rangers winning the Europa League. I was mad actually. Oh god, okay, let me... Oh, thank god. You know, obviously Celtic are the Irish team and Rangers are considered more of the British team. I was in Portlaoise a few months ago and I saw somebody wearing a Rangers top. And I thought, that's odd. You don't see that in Ireland. Ever, really. And next thing, I heard him speak, and he had an Irish accent. So it's not like he travelled over from Glasgow or anything. He was from Ireland, and he had a Rangers jersey on. It was a weird experience. But there was no trouble. There was no trouble. Although, I was tempted to start it. I'm obviously joking. It was just a strange sight. You don't ever really see that here. First time I'd ever seen it anyway. Here's McGregor. Over to Hatate. Oh, he's done well there. Oh, but he's given it away. This is the first time I'm using the custom feature on FC25. So I'm not doing simulation. I'm not doing classic. I've used custom, which has been slightly inspired by the OS community sliders. So we'll see how that goes. That's a good ball. Hatate over to Maeda. Furuhashi, he's in again. Oh, good block. Good block. Rangers get away with that one there. We weren't able to test Jack Butland, former United goalkeeper who made a total of 0 appearances when he was on loan for that 6-month spell. But he is the number 1 at Rangers. Here's Barron. Of course, United will be playing Rangers as well in the Europa League in January, which should be interesting. Rangers now on the attack again. Getting a little bit nervous here because it's not switching to the player I wanted to switch to, but thankfully he's offside. Well, this first half has flown by. Only 5 minutes to go. Here's Brooks. Be careful, Rangers. I hear he has a habit of making people go to sleep. Here's Christie. McGregor. Hatate. Come on, lads. Come on. We need to create one more big chance before the end of the half. Kuhn. Furuhashi gets there. Oh, he was offside. Fucking hell. Right. It looks like we are not going to be able to take the lead before half time. Oh, Navrocki is playing. Bloody hell. I'm blind, lads. I swear to God, I'm blind. Rangers paid his release clause. Oh, they've given it right back to us here, though. Come on. Come on. No! Oh, what a block. What a block. Oh, what a chance that was to go in front right at the end of the half. But we are on level terms. Kyogo Furuhashi gave us the lead. Rangers did get the equaliser then through Danilo only a matter of moments later. And it's all square here at Celtic Park. So we are not replicating the real life result as of yet between these two teams. But still, another 45 minutes to play. Not going to make any changes yet. But Adamida, the Corkman, my fellow Corkman, he could be somebody we can look to bring on. Ryan Christie now. Go on, lad. Your first taste of a Old Firm derby since returning. Oh, it's a good save. Oh, but Maida wasn't able to follow it in. Here's Kuhn. Maida. Go on, lad. Oh my God. That's getting annoying. I feel like we get dispossessed way too easily in this game. Sessegnon already looking a bit knackered. Lad, his stamina is absolutely ridiculously bad. Something that we are trying to improve, but it's proving to be a long process and a slow process. Oh, that's a decent ball. Oh, Johnston, he's let him get past him. Kasper Schmeichel. I tell you what, it may as well have been Peter Schmeichel. That was a magnificent save. And can we hit them on the counter-attack now? Come on, Hatate. Keep going, lad. Oh, for fuck's sake! See what I mean? It's way too easy for them to get the ball back. And Rangers on the attack now again. Sessegnon can't get it back. Oh my God, I'm going to have to take him off, lad. Sessegnon, he looks like he is just not in this at all. I think he was out last night. Kasper Schmeichel with another good save. Right, we're making changes. Sessegnon, get off this bloody pitch, lad. Get off the pitch. We'll bring on Valet. Still need to learn to say this guy's name. As I nearly choke. Carter Vickers is pretty bloody knackered as well, but I'm going to keep him on for now. I'm going to bring on Ida for Kuhn. I'm going to do it. Furuhashi can go out to the right. Ida can come on up front. He's been in good form in this career mode so far, Adam Ida. He's gotten a few important goals for us, and we bloody need a goal here. Headed away. Here's McGregor. Come on. The notorious one going on a notorious run. Do you get it? I hope you do. Because if not, then that sounded kind of weird. Here's Maida. Oh, it's a good interception. Ida has it though. Come on, Adam. Oh, honestly, lads, that's something that they need to patch, because it's fucking ridiculous how often we lose the ball. They go back to Jack Butland. Here's our former player now, Navrocki, on the ball, puts it out for our throw in. Maybe he's an agent in disguise. Maybe this was all part of the plan, selling him to Rangers. It's an inside job. Excuse me. That was a terrible pass, but Ida will get there. He's onside. Adam Ida. Straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. We are running out of time as well, lads. We are running out of time. This is not good. We are yet to draw a game this season in any competition, but we could be on the verge of doing that here. Is Maida. Fucking useless ball! And he would have been offside as well. He took forever to bloody release it. The delay on that pass was ridiculous. Out for a throw in. Right, we need to make another change here. I'm going to bring on Bernardo for Hatate, because he's absolutely knackered. And you know what? Carter Vickers, I think that's an accident waiting to happen. Scales can come on. Just try not to weigh us down. But yeah, I make a lot of bad jokes in this. I am not a comedian, so leave me alone. Oh, good tackle by Scales. That joke seemed to have motivated him, so I'm going to take credit for that. Bernardo now. Into Maida. Come on. Come on. Maida. Fucking hell! I pressed circle about fucking 10 minutes before he decided to take the shot. What's going on? Oh, we're running out of time here now. Rangers on the break. Oh, lads, this is so disappointing. This is not how I envisioned this going. Especially when we took that early lead. Oh, now they're just going to piss around with it. Oh, fuck it. Oh, and they get the fucking free kick as well. Oh, get up, you prick. God, I'm getting very intense here. Brooks gets a yellow card. He must have envisioned Drew McIntyre when he was making that tackle. How is there only one added minute? Oh, we're not going to have time to go on the attack. And it's a 1-1 draw. Fucking hell. First time this season we share the points, and it had to be against that lot, didn't it? Well, we don't replicate the real life result of the Old Firm derby. We do have to share the points with Rangers. That's really disappointing. We gave away the ball far too much. I'm not happy with that at all. Really, really disappointed with that. Final score at Celtic Park. Celtic won, Rangers won. But now we have to change our focus and move on into the Champions League against Borussia Dortmund. So it doesn't get much easier. So for this game, I've decided to go a little bit more defensive. Really annoying though to see how tired the bloody players are. I really do not understand why the fitness is so bad in this career mode so far. I am going to start Kuhn. I am going to keep him in the team for this. I am going to keep Furuhashi in there. Hatate is probably going to have to come off at some stage. Unless, maybe Bernardo actually. Do we put him in? Yeah, go on. He gets a +2 in that position. We'll put him in there just to have a bit more energy there. Sessegnon, once again, too tired to play this game. So that's becoming a bit of a concern. And Schmeichel is tired as well. I don't get it. Another thing I don't get is why they're trying to put us in the away kit when that's clearly a clash. Yeah, we'll put them in their away kit and put us in the green and white. So here we go. We must take on the yellow wall in Dortmund. First Champions League game of the episode. First away Champions League game as well. And it's not going to be an easy one. But let's see how it goes. I'm still really annoyed about that Rangers result, to be honest. I already can't wait for the next Old Firm. I'm not going to do the match intro for this. We're just going to get right into it. Borussia Dortmund versus Celtic in the Champions League. Well, this game hasn't happened yet in real life, so at least there's no expectation to live up to. But I can just already tell this is going to be a nightmare of a game. Some of our best players are too tired to start. Oh my god, and Dortmund nearly took the lead there straight away. Off the post. Yeah, this is going to be a test of patience. So it is. McGregor over to Maida. Is Valle now into Kyogo Furuhashi. Why didn't he go for it? Gregor Kobel is able to get there. Emre Can now on the ball. I've got some very good players here, Dortmund. Here's Malin playing down this right hand side. Can we get the ball off him? Brilliant tackle. Excellent tackle, out for a throw in. I'd happily take a draw in this game. If this game ended 1-1, I'd probably be delighted. And Dortmund make it 1-0. So 1-1 now is the best possible result we'll probably be able to get. Good finish. Defensively, again, all over the place. He smacked it past Schmeichel. And Dortmund take the lead here. 1-0. Yeah, defensively, really, really poor there. God. I knew this was going to be tough, this Champions League campaign. But I tell you what, I think it's still going to surprise me. Even though I felt prepared for it. Here's Johnston down this right-hand side. Come on, let's just be a bit patient with it. Or do you know what? Let's just give away the ball again, because that seems to be all we're bloody good at the moment. Adeyemi, good tackle by Scales, and then he gives it away literally straight away. Emre Can now. And now Malen. Oh no. I can feel another big chance coming for Dortmund. McGregor. He nearly gave that away again, and then we do end up giving it away again. Guirassy, Adeyemi, good save by Schmeichel. But I tell you what, you can feel another goal coming, can't you? Gross whips that in, headed over the bar. Come on, we need to get our fucking shit together here, lads. Come on, let's play this out from the back. Here's Brooks. Over to Scales. Here's McGregor. I keep thinking the referee is one of my teammates. Over to Val. Or Valet. I'd need to learn how to say that name. It's the one name I've yet to learn. That's a foul, ref! Come on! Right outside the box. Very nearly giving us a chance to take our first penalty of the series, but it was just outside the box. How is that not even a yellow card? How is that not even a yellow? Unbelievable. Right, McGregor to whip this ball in. Oh, I think it was Brooks who won it as well. Or no, it was Kuhn. It was Kuhn who won it. But it was off target. Oh, it's a corner. It took a deflection. Maida will whip this one in towards Scales. Headed away. And headed away from Christie as well. Brooks now on the ball. That's not where I meant for it to go, but it's worked out until we gave it away again. Oh, it's a challenge, lads. It's a challenge. And that's what I need to keep reminding myself. That's what we signed up for. There's Bernardo. McGregor. Furuhashi. Oh, he's missed the bloody ball! He missed the ball! He put his laces through it and somehow missed it. Ah. What a chance that was for an equaliser. And I feel like we're not going to get too many other chances for it, to be honest. Maida. Bernardo. Kuhn. No. The German is not having a happy return to his home to his homeland. God, I've nearly lost my voice there again. Excuse me, bloody hell. This game is literally making me sick. Adeyemi. Strikes wide. It's already asking me to make a change. That's how tired our team is. I need to look into that again. I thought I had it sorted, the whole fitness issues, but clearly not. 3 minutes before half time. Bernardo. Kuhn. Go on, lad, just run. Oh my fucking god! I'm really getting annoyed at that. That is getting very frustrating. I'm not able to take any of these players on without losing the ball. Dortmund now on the attack. Johnston with a brilliant tackle, to be fair. Oh, but no, they're just going to win it back. Of course they just win it back. Fuck off. Referee, come on, I was going to say. Third bloody minute of stoppage time out of the one that you gave. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, so Furuhashi and Kuhn are absolutely knackered. So we're going to bring on Ida, and we're going to bring on Forrest as well. Apparently we played his brother in the last episode, and I didn't even realise. He plays for Hearts, so that was pretty cool. But they are going to come on here at half-time. Johnston is a bit knackered as well, but we'll keep him on for a bit longer. Same with Brooks. We just don't seem to have any fit left-backs. But you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to wait. I was going to bring on Sessegnon, but I'm going to wait. So... let's see what happens here in this second half. 1-0 down against Dortmund. But look, this is not a game that we would be expected to win. This was always going to be a game that we were going to come into as underdogs, but still. Forrest, have a go, lad. Oh! Decent effort. Okay, this is a good start to the second half. Ida. My own player. My own fucking player just took the ball off me. Are you serious? You have to be joking me. They've put it up for a throw-in though. Another good chance for us there to get the equaliser. Ida, he loses it. Tapsoba with the interception. Christie does well to win that back though. And it's back in our possession now with Brooks. Now McGregor. Bernardo. Forrest. Come on, lad. Forrest. Oh, good save by the keeper, and there's nobody there to follow it in. Forrest, the one club man, very nearly equalising here for Celtic. Come on, he's on the ball again. Go on, lad. Forrest, he's been brilliant since coming on. Not able to get the shot off there. Bernardo, fuck it, line one up. Right into the arms of Gregor Kobel. And the Champions League games don't get much easier after this as well. We've got Atalanta away from home. So that'll be another tough test for us. Scales has been beaten for pace here by Adeyemi. Good save by Schmeichel. Excellent save by Kasper Schmeichel. Keep nearly calling him Peter Schmeichel. Oh, brilliant by Maeda. Thought he was going to lose that there. But he was like, no, do you know what? I'll just lose it a few steps later. Because, you know, because why not? Not like I haven't done it before. I need to remember that there are levels to this game and that our squad is just not quite there yet when it comes to European football. But still. It's easy to say that when the game is over. It's very hard to say it during the game. And to not get frustrated. Good save again by Kasper Schmeichel. Go on, let's bring on Engels. Christie's a bit tired. They're bringing on Sabitzer. Of course, Dortmund were the runners-up in the Champions League as well last season, and they benefited from the extra Champions League space given to the highest coefficient country, because they came 5th in the Bundesliga, but still qualified for the Champions League group stage. And McGregor does really well to win that ball back, because I tell you what, they're going to be angry at themselves, I think, Dortmund, for not capitalising on that opportunity. Here's Ademida. Oh, for God's sake! Even Arsenal being 2-0 down isn't making me happy. That'll tell you how bad things are. Just giving away the ball non-stop. Ryerson down the flank now, gets the better of Valle. I'm just going to call him that for now. They're offside. Right, let's make our last few changes here. Go on, last 10 minutes or so. We'll bring on Sessegnon. Who else will we bring on? We will bring on... yeah, Palma can come on for Maeda. And... Johnston's knackered. Oh, I'm out of subs. Never mind. Never mind. Right, 10 minutes left. Can we nick a point here? Come on. Sessegnon. We brought you in from the Premier League and you've not really brought that level to this team so far. Oh, for... Right, it's clearly not a Maeda problem. It's clearly a me problem, losing the ball. That's something I'm going to have to work on. We're going to have to work on it in training as well, clearly. Here's Julian Brandt. Can he put the nail in the coffin? No, he can't. 4 minutes left. Can we just get one big chance at least? Oh, that's a good ball. Do not think about losing it. Well done. Well done. Turn. Make that space. Okay, let's just hold on to it. Let's just hold on to it. We need to be patient, even though we're running out of time. Forrest over to Johnston. He's so tired it makes you wonder, has he ever played a game of football in his life? Somehow there's only one added minute. McGregor! Oh, so close! Oh, so close. Just beat the post. But we do taste defeat here in our second Champions League game. Dortmund were the better team, even though I feel like we should have created more chances than we did. We gave away the ball far too much. But unfortunately, it's our first taste of defeat in the Champions League here in Germany. Very, very disappointed. But look, 1-0 is not the worst result that we could have asked for. We could have got battered. We kept it at 1-0. Let's just move on into the next game. Thankfully, we do go back to winning ways here, though, in the league. We played Hibs, James Forrest, we put him in the starting 11, and he scored an absolute rocket of a goal there to put us 1-0 up. I want to give him a bit more game time this season, Forrest. He is a one-club man, and he's actually quite decent as well. I do think there are certain games that will suit him, and this was definitely one of them. Let's have one last look at it. Brilliant ball there by McGregor, and Forrest smacked it in for 1-0. So that was a very aesthetically pleasing goal. The second goal was a bit more of a cluster, you know what. Good save initially by the keeper. He ends up knocking it back behind him, and Furuhashi is literally on the line before he smacks it in to give us a 2-0 lead. Brilliant finish though by Furuhashi. No, it wasn't. It was the easiest finish literally of all time. It was terrible defending, but still, they all count the same. Who cares? That was 2-0, and then we did take a 3-0 lead right on the stroke of half time. Forrest with another attempt here. Good save by the keeper, but Maeda was there to slot it home for 3-0, and that meant that we basically had this game won before the halftime whistle even blew. We did score one more though. It was Forrest again. He had a fantastic performance. Good ball by Furuhashi. Forrest smacked it past the keeper. That put us 4-0 up. But unfortunately, I am still unable to keep a clean sheet. Hibs did pull one back here. Schmeichel with the save. It spilt out to no man's land. No defender in sight, and they were able to put it in for a consolation, which did mean the final score here was 4-1 to Celtic. But look, I'm just happy to get the 3 points. But I do want to keep a clean sheet. I think the only clean sheet we've kept so far was the one in the Simda game. So that's something that definitely needs to be improved upon. To have a quick look at the Youth Academy as well. I keep missing the emails with the updates on the Youth Academy, but we've got a decent centre-back, I think it is here, Enda O'Brien. He is 54 to 72 rated, but as you can see there, he's not a centre-back, he's a centre-mid, right mid and right wing. I had that completely wrong. As I said, I'm blind. But he has a 73 to 94 potential, so we will 100% bring him into the team. Let's have a look around here as well. Mike Riley could be alright. Let's promote him, see what the story is. David Gannon, oh, he looks very good. Okay, we need to release a few players before we can sign him, so just give me a couple of seconds. Right, there we go, that's sorted. So David Gannon, we will put him into the Youth Academy as well. Pierce McCoy, probably not. Joshua O'Connor, looks like he could be pretty decent, so we'll promote him as well. And I think these lads we will probably end up letting go of. They're not really looking too great. Chris Kane, he looks alright, but probably not good enough. Robert Murphy, yeah, go on, we'll actually give him a chance. Damien Cal, no. Luke Smith, no. My best friend has a cousin named Luke Smith. That's kind of interesting. And he kind of looked like that player as well. That was weird. And Pierce McCoy, we will say no to as well. So, this scout is ready for another mission. So he has 5-star. So we will send him back to Ireland. So if we go to Northern Europe and then go to Ireland. So we looked for attacking players there. So I think what we'll do now is we will pick goalkeeper. Oh wait, what? Okay, that's annoying. You can only look for a goalkeeper and no other position if you do want to look for a keeper. That's annoying. Right, let's go defensive then. Left back, centre back, right back, and we'll also go with CDM. And we'll see what he can bring back. any type of player. I really don't mind. Still waiting to get that Ireland job, but we'll see. Listen, I'm sure that will pop up at some stage, but we'll see what happens in the meantime. And let me actually decide as well with these two scouts what we want to do with them. So I'll have a look there in the background and come back to you. So I've decided to just send this scout back to Scotland as well. Ireland and Scotland, it makes sense. We did send the Scottish scout out to look for a goalkeeper. This scout here, I don't think I'm going to actually use him for now. Do you know what's kind of annoying as well, actually? If we go into the academy here, just give me a second. Still getting used to the menus, lads. I will get used to them at some stage. So as you'll remember, I sent out a scout to Sweden to find the next Henrik Larsson, and I specifically picked to look for strikers. He's found me a centre midfielder. Like, that's so stupid. That is so stupid. And if we go here, let's see how long it'll take him to become a striker. Please don't take too long. 61 weeks. That's so stupid. But we're going to do it anyway. Oh, that's really annoying. To give you an idea of how the academy's looking as well at the moment, this is how it's looking. So we've got Duncan McKenzie here, who looks like a very promising left back. Guthrie here looks pretty decent. Left midfielder who can also play right back and probably left back as well. Forsyth looks pretty decent. Lundberg could be good. He's just in the wrong position. We've got McIntyre. Keep him away from Brooks. O'Brien looks decent. Flood, Lund, Gannon, O'Connor, Agua, Murphy, Riley. We've got a lot of wingers, so we probably do need to focus on other positions as well. Obviously, the Youth Academy players are even younger now than what they were in previous games, which is kind of frustrating because it means that there's not as much space. You can't just, call up players if you're running out of space. You either have to release them or not sign any new players. Gannon, I think what I'm actually going to do with a few of these lads who are 16 is I'm just going to promote them and loan them out. I'm not going to do that for Lund because he needs to change his position. But yeah, I do need to kind of free up some more space here. So we'll give it a month. We'll see how everybody is progressing. I need to remember as well, the 6th of every month is when we get the updates for the new youth players. So yeah, that's just a mental note for me to take because I kept missing the email and I don't want to miss out on decent young prospects. But anyways, that's something we'll focus on as the episodes progress. Do actually end up getting our first international job offer. It is from Norway. Now, some of you might know that my surname Turl has its Norwegian roots, but obviously we will be rejecting this. We will not be managing Erling Haaland and co. We will be holding out, of course, for the Republic of Ireland job. So Norway, thanks, but no thanks. And the final game of the episode thankfully ends with a win, and it ends with this man in form again, Kyogo Furuhashi. Brilliant ball there by a young player who goes by the name of Ward. I did decide to give the highest rated and highest potential Youth Academy player a game before he goes out on loan, just to get a decent feel to see what he was like in the team. And I tell you what, he was pretty good. He was pretty good. I think this might be one of the shots that he had. He got the assist for the first goal, and I tell you what, he had a few chances to get a goal on his debut. He unfortunately wasn't quite able to get it, but I was very impressed. I was very, very impressed with the performance he put in today. Then, unfortunately, we did concede a goal with 23 minutes to go. Still unable to keep a clean sheet on my own. Defence left completely the striker, I should say, left completely unmarked. And he breached the defence, and that, unfortunately, was 1-1. I don't know if I mentioned this. Obviously, we're playing Dundee United. I forgot to say that at the start. We had a few decent chances then. Furuhashi here, who had a very, very good performance, unable to get his second goal of the game there. But he was not to be denied with 10 minutes to go. Bit of a mistake at the back by Dundee, and Furuhashi pounced, and he put us 2-1 up with 10 minutes to go. I don't think it shows it here, but we were down to 10 men as well. Johnston did get sent off, but a couple of minutes after getting his second, he ended up getting his hat-trick. Furuhashi, he is in the form of his life at the moment. He brought home the match ball. We kept the 3 points here at Celtic Park, and it's a perfect way to end the gameplay in this episode. How things currently stand in the Scottish Premiership, we are top of the table by 5 points, so that game against Dundee was quite important, even though I do think they will drop off eventually. I do think Rangers will come up and be our closest challenger, but I'm very, very happy with the start of the season. That draw against Rangers was very frustrating though. If there was one thing I could change about this episode, it would be that game. But anyways, whatever. It is what it is. We'll have plenty of more chances to beat Rangers this season. But we're 5 points clear, 8 wins from 10, 1 draw and 1 loss. 25 goals scored and only 9 conceded. In the Champions League, we are currently in 20th in the league phase. I think this is really cool though, looking at the Champions League as a table. It really, really is interesting. Liverpool not having a great time there, which is interesting to see. Neither are Atletico. Let's see who is currently top of the Champions League phase. That would be the current champions themselves, Real Madrid. PSG in second, Sporting in third, Bayern Munich up there as well, City, Villa, Dortmund. Interesting to see. Very, very interesting to see. But our next game in this is away from home against Atalanta, who are in 15th. Only 1 point ahead of us though, so it could be quite a interesting game in terms of if we get the 3 points, which won't be easy, but that will be the first game of the next episode. Lads, thank you so much for tuning in. As I said at the start of the episode, I really, really appreciate the support you've given this series so far. It's a huge motivator. I honestly cannot put into words how much it means to me, and I really hope you're enjoying it so far. And if you are enjoying it so far, then there's very good news for you, because there will be an episode every single day this week of the FC25 career mode with Celtic. Every day this week there will be an episode released at the same time of 7 p.m. UK and Irish time. I'm losing my voice here. I really need to stop recording. But yeah, there will be an episode each and every day this week, and I'm going to make an effort to do that most weeks as well. So lads, really, really appreciate you tuning into the video. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We are on the road to 200 subscribers, so click that subscribe button if you are enjoying this series. There's plenty more to come after this as well, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.